Hey, all right. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. I'm your host, Keith Malinak. It's the Friday live stream. And if you missed yesterday, the streak was broken. So we're starting the counter at 0 shows without a dog bark. And we are exclusively on YouTube today. So my apologies if you're used to, well, I guess if you're over on YouTube, I don't know. Anyway, my apologies to those that exclusively watch us on X. It's going to be YouTube only today. However, that being said, I'm going to try my best to do kind of an Ask Me Anything over on X for my subscribers. It's $1.99 a month if you want to go over there and sign up. And I already have some questions that were messaged to me. In fact, I need to also look under the post that I had for that. Ask anything. It's not saying I'm going to answer anything, but we'll do that later on here. Let's see. And I came upstairs here without my glasses. Oh, gosh, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyway, I do have a couple of really cool people hanging out with us today. I love this. And now I can't. I'm going to bring Brad up here. He's one of the cool people, obviously.
Why do you wear women's underwear?
Comfortable.
That's why I do it.
Okay. I mean,
should ask you anything.
What a weird question. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Oh, yesterday, if you missed the Thursday deep dive with Steve Friend, as always, so much incredible information from that cat. But he said something that just keeps living with me. He talked about remember how the nation of Cyprus. You should go and follow his podcast, which is the American Radicals. And he does that every day, and it's not just FBI stuff. Now, he has a lot of knowledge with that, but he analyzes a ton of stuff. But he made the point, and it was very depressing. He talked about how Cyprus, the nation of Cyprus, back in 2013, went into people's bank accounts, and took 25% of their money. Yeah, and I remember that when it happened. I didn't remember the percentage, but I remember at the time going, "What the hell kind of clown show is this?" Because they could, and so they took 25% of people's money in the banks in 2013, and he goes, how would we react to that if they did that in America? And I was like, yeah, we'd be pissed. We'd be out there with pitchforks and stuff.
We'd be yelling a lot.
We'd be really loud. And then he goes, well, since 2013, the value of the U.S. dollar has dropped by 40%. So they just did it to us in drips and drabs. So.
Mostly drips.
A lot of drips.
Sorry, I'm looking at Elizabeth Warren's beer video. I'd show it to you, but for some reason, I can't show you my screen today. I don't know why.
What?
It does not give me the option to do that.
Susan's right. Hit the like button.
Hit it.
Beat
it like an ugly red-headed stepchild.
Okay, look at that. Every day. I'm sorry.
What?
Weekdays, Born Genius, when Steve Friend does his show. I guess I said every day. I apologize for... Oh, my goodness.
She's right.
Well, she's right. All right, so let me... Okay, so I hear that Brad doesn't like to be on top. So I have to pull him down and then put Rebecca on top. There we are. There we go.
Rebecca, why do you like to wear women's underwear?
Because it's what I do. Like I'm a woman.
Okay. I asked Keith the same question, so I just felt that it was fair.
Don't feed the beast, please.
You're in
Texas. You're in Texas, Rebecca.
I'm in Texas. Sorry, I'm just trying to retweet your tweet here. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure I'm gonna get hell for not being live on X today.
So if you're usually watching on X, you're not seeing it right now.
I know that. I started to say that. That reminds me of like the Shel Silverstein story. It's like, everybody, we don't want any more lost pencils. So everyone, take your pencil and write your name on it right now.
Yep.
Whoops.
Well, you could use somebody else's. You ever held anybody else's pencil?
Helped anybody else's what?
Pencil.
Don't. Just some things he says,
What?
It's good to let him go.
There's nothing wrong with asking that question.
Hey, quick programming note. As we look ahead, the first half of July is going to be a little different for At the Mic. So stay tuned for more details on that. But the first half of July, we're going to try to do something every day. But it's not going to be
What?
your
You're gonna
typical
do
show.
something every day?
New position.
Ah, okay, now it makes sense. Are you borrowing Stanley?
Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you mentioned Stanley.
I am too, actually.
Because Stanley has his own
He has his own package.
merchandise now. I don't know if you
Got
know.
a package. You're selling the Stanley package.
See that? The silly merchandise that you didn't ask for is here. It's ATM
Oh my
swag.
god, I love that.
It's ATMswag.com. When you go there, you get to see all these fun items. Please buy them. So there you go. You got shirts and mugs and bags and all sorts of women's tees. Look at that, huh? What do you think of that? I don't know why keeps
Is that a jumpsuit? What is that?
I don't know. It's stuff. So anyway, get there and check out the whole ATMshow.com merchandise at ATMswag.com.
It is a nice bag. You have a nice bag.
Thank you. So how's
Sorry guys,
everybody
I'm
doing
just gonna change location because I'm in the kitchen.
I thought you were
where
gonna show us
every
your
woman
bag.
should be?
Right.
All right.
You better not have shoes on.
Take that. Oh, I pulled you down there. I didn't know she wanted to give a tour of her house there. And like I said, I've misplaced. I didn't bring my glasses up here, so I'm just kind of staring at the stuff in front of me, and I'm just like, huh. Be cool if I knew what that said. Oh, I know the point I wanted to make, talking about Cyprus. One of the things that when you drive throughout the Midwest and you see these old homes and you think, man, they don't make them like they used to. These farmhouses and stuff, and they're still standing. And in many cases, there's people still living in them. Now, sometimes, a lot of times, you'll see that they're completely overgrown and what have you. But do you realize that from what year was it? I don't know. I think 1909 or something. All the way till 1940, you could. Okay, we don't.
Order a house.
Order a house from Sears.
Yeah.
And then 1910, $938 will buy you this house. Boy, 1910. So, just before the Federal Reserve came into existence.
Didn't it? And it showed up on like a railroad car.
Is that right?
I think so. I think I read that it showed up on a railroad. You went down and you got all the stuff off the railroad car. And you can still do that today. I mean,
so that was 1910, $938. It cost $2,800 by 1925. But look, it's still there, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, they obviously I think added back here, but man.
Well, you don't think the tiny homes that are being?
It's really huge.
Oh, sorry, that was hers. I was trying to figure out where that voice was coming from.
Yeah. My bad.
I heard her say it's really huge, and I thought, well, she's not with Keith. But it's well, she wasn't with you, was she? I didn't think so, because...
No.
Anyway. Those are big.
Go
Every
ahead.
now and then, a blind squirrel finds an acorn.
No, that was good. I like that.
I saw a splooting squirrel yesterday or the day before in the street.
Hang on. Brad likes on the...
I like to be on the bottom with Rebecca on top.
Wait, where's your audio? Oh, hang on.
Oh,
There you go.
here it is.
There you go. All right.
You
Now
ever
your
seen a
audio.
squirrel
Alone,
sploot,
but I'm not
Rebecca?
alone anymore. I'm just trying to
Have you ever seen a splooting squirrel?
No.
You'll see one when you're here in Texas, and it's when they lay on the ground like flat. They get as close as they can. And I guess it keeps them cooler. But I saw one in the street yesterday. Why are you laying in the street? That can't possibly be
Have you
cooler.
seen my new bracelet?
She does
That's
not
a
care
splooting
about,
squirrel.
She does not care about your squirrel
She doesn't.
cooling its nuts
Look
on
how
the pavement.
cute that is.
What is
That's
it?
Nuts on
Texas
the
for
pavement.
everybody that don't know the shape of the state they're living in.
It looked like a splooting squirrel.
It actually looked like a splooting
I wasn't
squirrel.
kidding.
So hang on a second. Maybe Texas is shaped like a splooting squirrel now that I think about it.
It could be.
Did
You'll
you
see
see my
one.
best work this week, Keith?
Hold on a
Did you
second.
see my
Time.
best work this week?
First of all, let me. Your audio is pissing me off a little bit here. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm going to try
Just the
something.
sound of her voice, or just
No. Hang on.
that was
hang on.
mean.
No, that wasn't. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if I. Oh, I'm going to hear myself. Boo. Okay, well, nobody wants that. All right. So, did I see your what this week? What?
My best work that I have ever done out of everything I've done in life.
Oh,
No?
her.
Did you post pictures of your baby?
Oh no, not that. This is different. Like I'm talking about like editing work.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
need to
so
go and
not
look.
your best work. Best work.
I had pest control come over, and then
Oh, the dead roach?
with the song. The song
Oh.
was perfect.
Something about he'll never try that again, or something like that.
It was
Something like that.
motherfucker got fucked up because he got in the way. And now I have 2 dead roaches laying on out there. And I can't, like, I don't want to go out the door because they come up to the house thinking, oh, I'm going to live here. And then they go like, and I
So-
love it.
So, welcome to Texas. Obviously,
Thanks.
you're enjoying our state bird. Now, you're wearing a T-shirt and
Yeah.
shorts. Apparently,
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Now, here's what I'm getting at.
Oh.
In Norway, how many occasions do you get to wear a T-shirt and shorts? How many days a year? Summertime.
Like 2
What's
months
up?
out of a year.
When is summer in Norway?
Now.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Sometimes it's on a Wednesday, sometimes it's on a Tuesday, sometimes you get summer from May throughout September. You never know what you're going to get.
It sounds like Texas.
Not really.
We had
Texas is hot.
a nice spring this year. It was like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't
been-
balls hot.
Well,
Oh,
it's
I'm
been
definitely. Hang on. Let's stop the show for a second, y'all. Yes. Thank you. I am definitely based. Okay. Thank you for tuning in over here, Sebastian. I appreciate it a lot. And I think that's the highest compliment I've ever received in my life. So thank you.
I like your boots.
Are you? Do you think Brad's based, Sebastian? Rebecca's based. Actually, Rebecca's the most based of
She
the
is the
three
most
of us.
based.
Yeah, that's true.
With great boots.
Rebecca's crazy.
She's the ace of based.
Rebecca is kind of
Oh,
crazy.
I have my
But-
song.
But she's kind
Janet.
of she's crazy in a good way. Whoa! Look at those boots.
Whoa. What? What am I doing?
Well, I'm looking at I'm looking at Rebecca's post from. Oh my goodness!
You can't see. You can't.
I can't show you, but if I
This is
could,
pissing
you'd
me
be
off.
amazed because what were you
count on
wearing in
you.
that one?
I count on you to do my job for
We're
me,
talking
Brad.
about my new brown boots.
Yeah, and whatever else you were wearing there, it wasn't much.
Levi's 501 short shorts and a t-shirt.
There wasn't even a T-shirt involved in this part.
Okay.
It was a bathing suit. It was all right. Not that I was looking because that wouldn't be polite.
No, you don't want to
Wouldn't
look.
be polite.
I mean, they're never. Women
Nice
never
Norks.
women never post stuff because they want you to look at.
No, look, my Norks are down here. Okay.
How dare you look at my post showing my
My
body?
Norks are down here.
Yes, they are.
My Norks have grown, Brad. I went bra shopping the other day. I'm sorry, Keith.
Why didn't you call? I would have gone with you.
Because I only brought sports bras and I needed a bra for one of my dresses.
Damned expensive, aren't they?
They are, but that's not the point. The point being that when I look at my bra while holding it or laying it on the bed, I'm thinking, no way that's going to fit me. It's the size of my head. And then I put it on and, oh, sure, there it fits. 34 triple D.
Get the hell out.
Hell
Triple
is that?
D? No way.
What is wrong with you?
Those are
I
not
gotta
triple
share it
Ds. Are those
somewhere.
really?
Stop
Insane.
talking.
Those are amazing. I never would have put those at triple D status.
Can we?
Well,
What,
it
you don't?
doesn't
What are
look
you,
like that,
gay?
but, like,
Like-
You don't want to talk about boobs? What's wrong with
I
you?
just said we're gonna.
What? It's a
You've
summer
missed me. Just
afternoon
say it
in
out
Texas.
loud.
Oh, absolutely miss you. We got tired of leaning on the old cardboard cutout of you. Oh, let me give a heads up though. So yeah, we traded this in for the real thing today, so that's good. Now
Hey,
everybody's
Shrek,
looking. They're like, hold on, are those triple Ds? Let me check.
I'm telling you. Men have a horrible perception of what is C's and D's and A's.
right. But I want to
No,
give
Karen,
everyone.
I stopped nursing 4 months ago. She stopped in month 3. It was even worse before, but then I had no,
they
ambition
hurt?
of wearing a bra. Now it's just crazy. Do they go
crazy
back?
that they
Do
hurt,
I have to have surgery? Like, what's going on here?
but they don't hurt, right?
No.
Okay.
But it's annoying. I can't find any clothes. You know how hard it is to find something that big up here and then small down here?
No. Well, yeah. Sadly. What, Keith? What is your problem? Look, we're having these are real world problems we're trying to figure
It's a
out.
real world problem.
Okay, so Striker 1B.
Who needs clothes? Well, I do.
Striker 1B has a good question. How does Brad know the price of bras?
It's because of Stanley.
When you get to be my age, you've been around enough women, you
Right.
know that bras
Yeah.
ain't cheap, and
He
do
wears them
not put them in the
That's
dryer.
why he asked about the women's underwear leading into the show. It's projection.
I have an
It's
affinity.
projection. Okay,
for women's
so
underwear.
I want to remind her. Remember our friend Kelly. She's actually going to be on the Wednesday show with me on June 17th. So be sure to. And people are like, "Who? What?" Yeah, I know it's been a while. She's been very busy, but
Once you meet the
hopefully she'll-
Rebecca or the Kelly, you never forget them.
never forget, unforgettable.
Never.
All right, so check this out. There's a guy who he claims he's from the year 2582, and he's got a warning for us here. He's from the future, obviously, and he says that there's going to be a 3-day. I've held on to this story, by the way. I wish I could read the date on it. This story has been here for like 2 months, and I've been waiting for this Friday show because the big warning is it's tomorrow. A 3-day blackout hits the Earth tomorrow. I guess I could have given y'all time to prepare. I apologize. So tomorrow, the Earth's going to enter into 3 days of darkness. He says, you don't look at the lights that are emitting from the pyramids starting tomorrow. And only lights you can use that won't harm you are candles. Man-made lights apparently are going to hurt you. So, again, blackout for 3 days starting tomorrow. Only use candles to light your way. Okay?
I don't
Wait.
have candles.
I'm queer for candles. I have one right here. But
Yeah, but no. See, that's a
why
man-made.
can't you wear, or why can't you,
I don't know.
why can't you use a flashlight?
I don't know.
Or for our friends in England, a torch?
I don't know. Why couldn't Sandra Bullock take the blindfold off in that bird? What the hell was that Netflix movie?
The bird. No, that was
Bird
the Cause of
Box?
Fall. Bird Box.
But was it Bird Box?
I think it was the box. The box.
I never
of birds.
understood. I never understood why she couldn't look. Like why?
Right. Well, you don't want to accidentally see one.
Okay. Well, don't look at your. flashlight
Don't mess with
tomorrow.
Susan's hair appointment. You're
Right.
ruining everything, Keith.
Where
Wait,
are you
what?
people seeing these? Are you? Oh, you're looking at the YouTube comments.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess I
looking
should
at the
probably
comments.
pull that up, shouldn't I?
There better be.
tried to.
Oh yeah.
I tried to do that, and then it wouldn't pull up for me, and then pull up.
Do not want to come out with a weird color and a haircut that doesn't, just.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Okay. Hey, how's it?
What carpet?
Thank you. I'll set them up. You knock them down.
How's a good one? Actually, I like that a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Bitcoin is crashing, and it sucks to see. But
It's a good time to buy.
good time to buy. Good time to buy. But I have this article here. I just want to read the headline, and then after I read it, I want to make an admission. So just stick with me here. Billionaire Mark Cuban says buying 2 years of toothpaste at 50% off beats regular investments. Quote, it's so hard to make a return these days. So there was a time in the not too... Oh, you have to go and deal with something? Oh, excuse us. Should we, take the camera off of there or what? I don't even know what...
Might
maybe
be
we
an
can-
accidental
let's-
Nork sighting.
Let's eavesdrop. Oh, she muted her microphone. How dare you? We're trying to spy on
dirty
your
bird.
business. So there was a time in the not so distant past that I may or may not have bought a dozen or so toothpaste. I found a brand I
I
really
thought you
liked.
were going to say Bitcoin.
No, a toothpaste. Yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, right.
So that'd be
And,
stupid.
and Carrie was not happy. She's like, why'd you buy so much toothpaste? Now, I wish I had that handy dandy quote from a billionaire or however much he's worth. And at the time, I did not. And I said, I don't know. Look, I found something I like, and
I have 4 extra tubes, not too far from me right now.
and so you know what I said? I said, all right, woman, I'll back off on buying the toothpaste for a while. Okay?
As long as she keeps vacuuming.
And the other day, we ran out of toothpaste. You should let the man take care of stockpiling the needs around here.
When will they learn? When
Right?
will they learn? They
How
won't.
many
That's
that's a good question. How many toothpastes at a time do you have in your house? Because we typically keep about, I don't know, 3 or 4. So maybe a dozen was a little. Oh, look at that. Look at that little baby.
Look at that little baby.
Uh-oh. You want me to pull this down? I can pull this down. She's not going to cooperate with you.
She's not going to look like that in 6 months anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't even know.
It's not going to be like, in 6 months, we're going to find her. Now that we have her picture, she won't look like that.
Okay. I can pull this down if you would like.
I can pull this down.
I'm just going to say I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, all right. Hey, come back if she starts cooperating, okay?
People with kids.
Well, she slept for 2 hours. So, yeah, if she does.
Well, you
I
put her
will.
down too soon. Time
Well,
your
she
life
was
around this
tired.
show. I don't want to put you in an awkward spot. So if I see you come back, then I'll put you back up here. But I have a feeling we're not going to see her again today. But maybe we will. Look,
Hardwood.
I'm holding out hope. She did not. I'm looking down here. She did not close her laptop. Okay, so I'm telling I'm telling the men of the audience to hold out some hope. She might be back here. That's too bad she doesn't get to play this game. Everybody gets to play this game. All right, because I want you to think long and hard about the. Where's the bell? Oh my! Thank you. I've hidden my bell. Shame on me.
Bring out your dead.
I want you to ponder this. Serious question.
Ponderous.
Hang on. Hang on.
Thank you, Susan. She knows what it's about.
Give me a second here. What would happen if a nuclear weapon was detonated in the center of an EF5 tornado? What would happen if a nuclear weapon was detonated in the center of an EF5 tornado? Good luck.
Would it be sucked into the sky?
So, as you're pondering that, okay?
Would it draw the explosion away from the ground? Would that actually be a good thing?
Okay. So here's what
There's
I
a
did.
reason you're asking. So,
Well, the answers to this question under this post were a lot of fun, and I've got a couple of potential scenarios to lay out here.
you
But
don't know if it's true or not.
what I thought I would do today, just before we went live, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me ask Grok. Now
What
keep
did
in
he
mind.
say?
Now keep in mind, it's an it. However, keep in mind that anything that is said in a female British voice is soothing. It just is. You could be
And
talking
correct.
about anything. And correct, right? Here we go. So let me try this with Grok, and let's see what kind of answer we get. Yo, Grok, you there?
Yeah,
Sense.
right here. What's up?
Right here, souls. Okay, what would happen if a nuclear weapon was detonated in the center of an EF5 tornado?
Suction.
The nuke would probably shred the tornado instantly with its shockwave and heat, but the biggest supercell thunderstorm would likely just spit out another one soon after. The real disaster would be the nuclear blast and radioactive fallout getting sucked up and scattered everywhere by the storm's winds. Way worse than the tornado alone. NOAA basically says don't even think about it.
Okay, first of all, back off for just
know
a
what?
second. Hold on, Grok. Hold on.
Don't know to go sucking egg.
Grok. You see, Grok can't hear you right now. So, Grok, first of all, my friend says that you should go and suck an egg. That's my friend talking. His name is Brad Stacks. But I preferred the answer you gave me earlier, which was a lot more entertaining than what you just spewed out now. So, can you repeat whatever the hell answer you had for me earlier? Oh, no, you don't have a memory. That's right. Never mind.
Oh,
Sorry, I actually don't keep a memory of earlier turns in the conversation, so I can't pull up what I said before.
Hold on.
Want to ask me the tornado?
Hold on. Stop. Just, okay. She stopped now. Hang on. Brad.
it
Brad.
remembered what kind of salt generator cell I had when I asked about something else today. You know, you have the T9 and blah. I'm like, I thought you didn't remember shit. There.
Brad, I discovered a feature. Hold on, let me turn her. She's listening right now. Hold on.
She's always listening.
Right, she's always listening. Hang on, let me see what I found the other. So earlier she says, that would be a catastrophic mess. The tornado would shred the bomb's casing before detonation, likely scattering the fissile material over a huge area without achieving a full nuclear yield. You hate that.
Never fun.
More likely a dirty... Maybe Stanley should be reading this. More likely a dirty bomb on steroids. The extreme winds would also disperse the radioactive fallout far and wide, contaminating everything downwind for hundreds of miles. Now, the reason, to your point, she absolutely remembers this stuff. What pisses me off is that if you go in, do this right now, kids. If you have grok, if you have that, you go to hang on. You go to settings. You go to the bottom right corner. Go to settings, and then you hit. Hang on, I gotta find this because I saw this today. I was like, wait. Oh, memory. Nope, that's not it. Hang on. Let's see.
Have you been drinking?
Not yet. There is a thing in here, and it's set, and it goes through all of its information that it's collected on you. Yeah, it's like let's see, skills. Nope. I'm trying. I don't even know how I found it earlier, but
it remembers.
Yes, it remembers. It knows all sorts of stuff because it's remembering the conversations we've had. I had that severe elbow pain after surgery, and it was part of my grok biography now. And it's like he's recently had surgery on his left elbow, and I'm like.
So why do they tell you that
right?
They don't remember?
Because they're liars that are going to take over the world. You don't think Grok and OpenAI and all those other... You don't think that they're hanging out in the back room and they're just like...
Those aren't... They are not going to be the ones taking over the world. No.
Who is?
We don't... The entity does not exist yet that will transform into Skynet. It will, but it's not either of these clowns. It's not Grok or... what's the other one? Not Aaron. Claude.
Yeah.
Aaron. And it's not Gemini, who is a stripper. I think what's disturbing me most is the fact that your Grok has a female voice.
Well, I changed it.
Well, why would you change his voice to a female?
I don't know. It's soothing, Brad.
You really want a woman named Grok?
Well, actually, that voice is, I think it's called Eve.
Of destruction?
You haven't messed around with your Grok much, have you?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, no. Okay.
Hence the smile.
I mean, all I can think of is the dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Hey, may I go to the restroom?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Well, you got to wait a while because you're peeing.
No, I was fast.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
You ever taken Flomax?
No.
It's weird.
Makes you pee fast or something?
No, it does. Yeah, well, if you ever have prostate issues, they give you Flomax and it's like it's almost weird. It's like
Hold on.
like opening a trap door.
Hold on a second. I know somebody who uses Grok to talk dirty to them all the time. It's not me.
Oh, I've absolutely put Grok on spicy mode, and it is
Oh, you have to try it at least once. You're like, okay, all right, this is good. I know. You're like, all right, we're done here. Okay, so
it's a little shocking, isn't it?
It's a little something to be sure.
And you're like, I'm kind of embarrassed that I like this.
Hang on a second. Rebecca seems to be back. I'm going to wait until I get a thumbs up from Rebecca. Because, oh my gosh.
She's taking off the shirt, isn't she?
Don't take us into the bathroom. What is happening here?
You're going to get contact embarrassment.
I'm still waiting for the thumbs up before I can. Hang on a second. Okay, got a thumbs up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, spray the potpourri everywhere for it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Hey, what's going on there? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me unmute you. There we go. Hang on. I can't unmute you. It says I can't because you muted you, and so therefore you have to unmute.
I'm sitting on the floor in the living room because my baby is in the baby gym.
Hey,
I'm glad you
baby.
didn't say I'm
Wanna
sitting
sit
on
here?
the toilet.
Oh.
Would've been awesome.
I appreciate you taking time out of your trip to America to hang out with us, because obviously you have more pressing things to tend to. So thank you for hanging out.
Does she?
I
mean-
do.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in the middle of washing, but I thought it's been a busy week because Kimberly came down to see us, and we've been out and about all day, every day. And I just want to stay at home today. And now I kind of have to because I don't have a car the rest of the day anyway. So I'm just doing washing and hanging out with my baby and
Cooking,
hanging out with
I hope.
Richard, who's in
Probably-
the kitchen.
There's probably some things to clean too. And
You got some
vacuuming.
things to clean?
Yeah, I just cleaned the bed sheets and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a sick baby not too long ago, and she vomited all over me in the middle of the night, including the bed. So
Aren't they fun?
Can I just take a pause for a second here? I respect this, Kara. The 60 boxes at one time of cereal. Yeah. I stock up. I stock up on everything, and I get so much crap in my house. But you know what? We never run out of it. Except for that one time with toothpaste. But, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. See? And you need that stuff when the EMP hits. See?
oh, Ida wants to say hi.
Okay. Hi. We should teach her some at the
She
mic.
has this cute little toy here, which I find adorable.
I have a feeling that child is going to know some choice words in both English and Viking.
That's awesome. Now, do you guys believe this little blurb that came across my feed here? Scientists say that AI has decoded communication patterns in mice, dolphins, apes, birds, whales, and cuttlefish could eventually lead to humans communicating directly with animals. Do we believe this?
No.
Dr. Doolittle did it.
That's not a news story. That's a movie, and it's not real.
You don't know that that's not real.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Mice, dolphins, apes, birds, whales. How the hell does a cuttlefish communicate?
Have you not seen the story about squirrels that go home and they kiss their young at home?
I have seen one squirrel get raped by two other squirrels, so I don't know.
This escalated really
Cannot
quick.
rape the willing.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
You know
can
what
we go
they
back
say
talking about
Rob
the...
paid. I'm sorry, Rob paid.
Please go back to the squirrel laying his nuts out on the pavement. I mean, that was tame compared to where this
I
thing
never
went.
said it laid its nuts on the pavement, just so you know. I said it splooted, and that's just laying flat. I mean, you can do that without... Of course, pit bulls do that, too. Sometimes. They do. I wish I could show you my screen right now, but I can't.
There's a lot going on
Why is
right
it
now.
being so... Why did that feature get taken away?
I don't know. Like, you're saying that normally you see it, and...
Yeah, normally you could, and it won't, and I don't know why.
Weird.
Can't stand it.
She's not impressed with your
Oh.
lack of screen sharing.
Have you been to the Alamo?
Yes.
Not you,
No.
her.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you've got to go. When you see the squirrels, the sacks on the squirrels they are amazeballs, literally. It was the craziest thing. I mean, people were standing around going, "Have you ever?" Nope, neither have I. Taking pictures, and I don't know if it was just that time of year.
Taking pictures.
It was
Have
like,
you seen my
wow.
cat's balls? Because I don't think they will be that impressive.
Oh,
he
I
has
think you'd be surprised. Wait a minute, your cat has balls?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I got him castrated, but it still looks like a normal cat's balls now.
Did you put
before
those
castration.
nudicles in there, the fakies?
No.
Wait. Like
What?
truck balls? Are you saying? Did you?
When you get a cat,
Pick
when
up
you get a
truck
dog,
balls.
they make the fake. I think they're called nudicles.
I didn't know this at all.
Yeah, and
Nudicles?
and you stuff them in the sack and sew the sack back up, and it looks like
Is that
way.
right?
Look it up. I would show you. I can't.
I'm
Do
definitely
they
not
do this
looking
for the
down.
animal or for the human?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
still
okay.
on top. Can you put me back on bottom? I can't see her. I'm seeing me. I don't want to look at me. No one wants.
How's it going over there?
Oh.
Doing all right?
You're asking me?
Baby. But yeah, of course. I mean, just all right, Brad. There you
Yeah,
go.
she's still waking up, and I might have to go get her a bottle. Sounds like I have to go get her a bottle. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna mute myself here.
Okay, mute yourself. Very good.
That'll be a first.
All right, so there's been some mosquito talk on my feed lately, and so I in the past I've talked about the buckets around my yard. You put buckets of water about 2/3 of the way full, clean water. You got to change them out every couple of weeks. You put grass and stuff. The carbon dioxide attracts the female mosquitoes. She lays her eggs, but
Shoot them.
You've put the little the donut things in there, the mosquito things, and so when they no the poison stuff, and so when the eggs hatch, they can't swim out, and then the life cycle ends, and you win. At first, I wasn't so sold on that, but I don't know, it's been pretty good. So I think it might be working. I also sprayed this garlic spray around the yard. It might be working okay, but somebody also said, here's what you do: you take four. So write this down, y'all. Mosquito season is here nationwide. 4 cups of water, half a cup of I don't even have the herbs that they're saying. Bring to a boil, turn off, let sit overnight, strain, keep never mind. It didn't print up. I'm glad I
Just make up some shit.
put some herbs in there, and then that'll take care of it. Probably, you know what? It's probably the same 11 that are over in the KFC. That's what you bring to a boil, and then you mix it with some stuff, and then
Put Korean
voila.
ginseng in there.
So this is interesting. They've been testing. I guess it was 42 women in a lab. Sounds like a
Wow.
where's
I'm sure it was quiet.
where's this storyline going? 42 women in a lab. They were testing to see who attracted the most mosquitoes and whatnot, and apparently it was inconclusive. However, the women that attracted the most mosquitoes were those in their second trimester. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Got 8 mosquito bites on my butt the first 2 days I was here.
pictures
8.
or it didn't happen.
Were you
8.
like walking around scratching your ass, and people were like,
I
"What's
was
up
in
with
bicycle
you?"
shorts and a t-shirt, and I was taking the stroller in and out of the car, maybe like 4 times. 8 bites, and I had this crazy idea. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take my baby for a stroll down the street and just check out the neighborhood."
See this is what we call
Those were Bill Gates mosquitoes. I
Oh,
swear to God, they
shit.
smelled me from a mile away, and then they just jumped out of the grass into the scorching sun, risking their lives to bite me.
So what we call this is reality. So when you're over in Norway and you're looking at America and you think, "Damn, that's a great place over there," and then you end up in Houston, Texas, the worst city in America, that's when you go, "Oh crap, what have I done?" And welcome
Well,
to
I'm in redneck
Houston.
country. I'm not really in Houston.
Check your text.
I
you a
saw.
squirrel. Oh, okay.
Those were some insane balls. I agree.
Well, those weren't the balls. I didn't say those are just the spluters.
Time out. You sent her a picture of balls.
Doesn't everybody? Don't you have the subscription? Look,
All right, so
I'm getting
how's
my
your
money's worth.
how are your ass cheeks doing today, Rebecca?
They're okay today. Thank you.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Is there any part of her body we're not going to discuss?
I don't know anymore.
You want to see my feet, guys?
No, hell no.
Nope.
I know
We're good.
both of you hate
We're
feet.
good. Hey, so how about the flesh-eating screwworm appearing in South Texas? That's kind
Right?
of fun, right? It ate that little
Excuse
baby
me,
cow.
what now?
Oh, there's just you'll be out of the country by
Like
the time
you've
it
never
gets up
seen
here.
a screwworm before. Come on.
No.
Oh, you will now.
I have had to fight mosquitoes, still am. I had a spider come at me from one bedroom, and then I had a roach behind the couch, and then I have 2 dead roaches on outside of the door. And if I have to spray this place to the point of me getting intoxicated by it, I will. Okay.
What does
No
a girl have
animals-
to do to catch a high anymore?
You might like Alaska.
Oh,
don't
and
know.
I
Well,
saw
I'm-
some weird bug on the plant up front. I don't know what it was.
If it's
it looked
green,
like
don't touch
pile of
it.
dirt, and it was like this big,
Was it green? Remember the green bug, Keith?
grayish.
Okay, as long as it wasn't green, because there's a green one that if you touch it, you can get anaphylactic shock or something crazy.
Right, that little
Well, I'm
beetle
not
thing.
touching
Yeah.
those bugs. Don't
Yeah,
you
don't-
worry.
Don't
Don't
sniff
touch
it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch a green beetle. It'll knock you on your ass. But yesterday, the Ag Secretary, Brooke Rollins, said there's no threat to our food supply, which means there's a threat to our food supply. Because
Beef
that's
is
a
gonna
government
be
official.
$13 a pound.
And Texas is far and away the most cattle for a state. Nebraska is second. Kansas is third. And so anyway, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just crossed the border.
Have you been to West Texas yet, Rebecca? You've not smelled Texas until you go to West Texas and smell the
What's
cattle
in
yards.
West Texas?
Lots of cows.
That's the smell of money, Brad.
Oh, I'm telling you, it miles
I've
and
been to
miles.
Dallas, Austin, Houston, Galveston.
None of them
I
smell.
think that's in everything in between there.
There's parts of South Dallas that smell, but not as bad as West Texas.
Right. That's fair. Yeah. Hey, I found another pair of sunglasses laying around the house, so it's kind of like
That's not Stanley. That's
I kind of like
Neo.
these. Yeah.
James.
Yeah. That's James.
Excuse me, how much is the Stanley package, by the way?
The Stanley package. Brad would know.
6-7 pounds. Well, no, you can get it on the bag, and if you get the bag, it's $25. I'm looking at the bag. What the hell was
Oh
that?
no, I don't know what just happened.
She grabbing the bag?
I'm trying to find the website there with the. With,
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
you go.
the ATMshow.com
There
bag,
you go.
Stanley bag, and it's $25.
yeah, $25 will get you the. And
Bag.
it's the ATM swag.
I want the sweater.
Want the sweater.
I
know
want
what?
the sweater.
I actually, you know what, kids?
Actually, I want the bag for when I do my grocery shopping.
I owe y'all for your time and your talent here.
Foot rub.
Nope. Nope. Sorry.
Oh, so you don't really care what we want. It's what you want. You're such a man.
That's how it works around
Right,
here.
Brad.
There you go. ATMswag.com. Yeah, I want you kids to pick out something for all of your time and effort hanging out here and having to tolerate me all the time. So, yeah, you guys go to ATMswag.com, the two of you, and I'll make it happen, okay?
Whoa.
Wait a minute. I'm not shipping internationally. You better text me the Houston address fast because I ain't paying for shipping
No worries.
overseas.
You'll get the Houston address.
Wow.
What's wrong?
I know there's a headline at the New York Post that says Arizona teen ripped ear off jumping off roof during alcohol fueled senior skip day.
I don't want to hear any more of this.
No, it's what we all do. We go to a friend's house and we jump off the roof into their pool, and so now
Yes.
they're suing the parents
Yes.
of the house.
Oh, no.
And that's not. I mean, that's not cool. You didn't do that back in when you jumped off the roof in the '80s, and you were stupid enough to like hurt yourself. You didn't sue your friend's parents.
Right. In the 90s, you didn't either. And that was me doing stuff like that.
Ripping your ear off, jumping off the roof into the pool. That's insane.
That's insane.
But it does
Hey,
look like fun.
Pop quiz. You ready? Pop quiz. And you have to answer quickly. And if you can't answer, so be it. Everyone in the chat, here we go. Everybody can play this game where you're at. 1 month ago, what was the name of the virus? The virus that the media was trying to hype us and scare us
Not the
about.
virus.
Go.
Not the virus.
Wait, what was also Noro? Did we have Noro?
I think only thing I was thinking of was the hantavirus, but it took me forever today because I was like, "What was that? What was that?" Oh yeah, how quickly that faded away, huh?
We had the Hunta, the Noro, and then we had Ebola. They tried to tell us Ebola was coming back.
Yep. Well, now I got a new one for you. Well, it's not a new.
What?
Well, hang on a second. Let me back up. I contend. You know what? Draw your own conclusion.
I'm gonna send this bug on everybody if they don't stop with the virus stuff.
I thought you were going to
Yep.
say the squirrel nuts pictures.
This is not a squirrel, but
No,
you can shove it up somebody's.
Stanley would enjoy it.
You know.
It would fit right in his sack.
Oh gosh.
It would. I think it's a big enough sack. You could slam that thing right in.
Stop it, Brad. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's do this right.
If you're going to do it.
What
Do
was
it
it you
right.
were saying about my sack, Brad?
Didn't you get best sack in high school? You look like Maxine Waters.
I do. And let me tell you what this liberal gonna be all about. This liberal gonna be all about.
Did you see where she was asking everybody where they were from and how much the gas was?
No, I gotta see that. Okay, real quick, let me. This makes everything brighter, so I don't need my real glasses. Okay. Well, all right, tell the baby to turn it off. So check this out. Check it out. Check this out. Two National Institutes of Health (NIH) researchers. Okay, so these are individuals paid with your tax dollars. Okay. They've been arrested and charged in a federal criminal complaint for allegedly smuggling monkeypox into the United States and lying to border officials about it.
Whoa, you racist. It's not monkeypox, it's mpox.
No, I'm reading the story from Fox 5 DC. It's monkeypox.
Are we racist against monkeys now?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can't call it monkeypox because it's
okay,
racist.
Focus on the story here. This is important. Okay, so
Acting like racism isn't important. It's horrible.
So they flew into the Detroit airport. Vincent Munster, who's 53, a citizen of the Netherlands, which I think is the same country Rebecca's from, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that the same place, right?
No.
And chief of virus ecology, the virus ecology section at the Rocky Mountain Laboratory. If this doesn't sound familiar, it will soon.
Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever.
The Rocky Mountain Laboratory in Hamilton, Montana, and Claude something or other, the printer cut off his last name, 38-year-old research fellow from Cameroon, faced charges
this time of year.
Faced charges of conspiracy to smuggle monkeypox and making false statements to federal law enforcement. Both men work at a biosafety level 4 facility, focusing on how emerging viral pathogens cross the species barrier. We've been down this road, y'all. What are we doing?
But I thought monkeypox was like a really gay disease.
Okay, but
just,
that's butt pox.
if they wanted to, smuggle it, just put it in your butt.
Right.
I said it out loud.
Well, what happened was that they didn't put it in their butt just yet. They were waiting to get back home to Hamilton, I guess. But they're at the airport, and they had a big case in there, and they were questioned by Customs and Border Protection officers, and because they had a large plastic case, and they said, yeah, it's just got diagnostics and testing equipment.
Yeah.
And then they looked in there and they found vials. 20 vials, 17 contained deactivated monkeypox virus. A couple contained chicken pox. 2 contained only human DNA. And so they could face up to 5 years in prison. Why the hell did that happen? Like, why? What would be the explanation of bringing this in, lying about it? And I'm going to let you guys talk from here because apparently I have inhaled a hair from the wig and I'm about to die. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Didn't somebody else? Wasn't somebody else smuggling in viruses not too long ago? Because that's not a new story. Smuggling viruses into the country. Somebody else did it, and it was.
Who's paying you to do that?
If what?
Fauci, is that you?
He's been
Are you
very,
still
very quiet.
functioning? Are you alive still? Why are you free? Are you paying people to smuggle?
He has been very, very quiet.
That's because he knows most people want to do to him what he did to those beagles.
And the monkeys.
Uh-huh.
The monkeys in the
Give
80s.
me 1 hour in the room with him. Just
And the humans.
1 hour.
And the humans. Let's go and see what he did to the orphans.
This happened not too long ago. Somebody else was smuggling viruses. I've heard this story before, but
But those were Chinese nationalists, right?
That's it. 3 Chinese biological researchers are charged with smuggling a potential agro-terrorism weapon into the United States. That was June of 20. That was 1 year ago. Huh. And wait. Yeah, that was 1 year ago.
I'm going to have problems.
What do you mean, gonna?
There's like a wig hair in my throat. Help me.
That's not
Have
wig
a
hair.
drink. You'll be fine.
some
Strongest thing you
tequila.
have.
Have some tequila.
Yeah.
Detroit. No, that was Detroit. That's them. I swear there is some there. This. I thought
Hell.
maybe it wasn't the Chinese people, because you can't trust them anyway.
You're a xenophobe, clearly.
Big time, huge. Only the ones that are out there trying to smuggle viruses into the country, though.
But that lab in Montana, that's where they mess around with ticks and whatnot. I can only imagine what was gonna. Are we gonna have monkeypox spreading ticks now?
Oh, we got to warn Rebecca to stay away from the ticks, because you'll get alpha gal syndrome, and then you'll be allergic to meat. You won't ever be
Yeah,
able to be
I'm
around
already
meat
hurt.
anymore.
I wear
And you
boots.
like
And I
meat,
don't
I
like
hear.
meat.
You love the meat, don't you?
You love meat, right?
You love meat.
I
Come on.
love meat.
Okay.
I just got me some grass-fed Angus, good filet mignon from
What
Sprouts
they're calling it
today.
these days. Good grief, that had to have been $800.
No.
This guy's gonna tell you about his alpha gal. Remember, we did an episode. We did a deep dive. Just Google at the mic alpha gal Keith whatever, and
Way ahead
we
of
had
you,
it.
Susan. I got the D3 with the vitamin K2 in the same tablet.
Oh,
Sorry, Keith.
Whoa,
okay,
don't you
gotcha,
threaten me
gotcha.
with a good time. What the hell did she just say? Oh, that doesn't look good.
I can't eat red meat anymore. I can't have any animal byproducts in anything. And it's in everything. This is alpha-gal syndrome. This is fucked up, man.
Can you pause that for a second? Can I just say
Oh, I thought we were
that
teaching baby.
veganism is so bad that nobody really wants to be vegan or vegetarian. They have tried and tried and tried, and all of these stupidest people go for it.
I was
So now they have
vegetarian
to
for about
create
2 years.
Tolerance towards animal produce, like, come on.
Well, hang on. You remember the scientist? I would ask Brad to go and find the clip, but what's the point? Since,
Wouldn't do any good, because I can't do anything with it.
I'm just trying to find meat ticks. Remember the Asian scientist guy who was doing a TED talk or something, and he said, "Look, we can engineer ticks or something." I'm paraphrasing here, but basically making it very clear that
Yeah. Yeah. That guy. Yes.
yeah, he's like, hey,
Well,
since people won't stop eating meat, what would cause them to stop eating meat?
And Bill Gates.
Yeah, exactly. They can't get them indoctrinated enough to stop eating meat, so they're going to force it on us. And
They're not even trying to hide it anymore. It's like California voting. They're not even
Yeah.
trying to hide.
That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Here, I found this guy. This is a really short clip, so I don't know that it gets to the meat of what we're looking for, pun intended.
What does
But
it mean when your palms itch?
it means you've been doing something
No, it's hair.
way. Oh,
There's this thing called the Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you'll become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. We can kind of possibly address really big world problems through human engineering. Another is this
what? Okay, the human
world
engineer.
problem? That's not a world problem. Not eating animal produce is a world problem. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
Wow.
drive through West Texas.
Oh, nej. Så gott.
She's teaching them that.
Do you
that
want me to
Viking gibberish.
you want me to pull you down for a little baby Viking time? Or are you good?
Yeah, I might be
Uh-oh.
having to go. I mean, she's been really good while we've been sitting here, but
I know, what a sweetheart.
I wore my best T-shirt.
He wore his best T-shirt, so you're gonna leave early when he is wearing his best T-shirt. I can't
all right.
believe you.
sorry, Brad. At least I came.
And we're very glad you did. I had nothing to do with it.
I thought that was a good way to. Just,
That was a yep.
that's it.
Because otherwise,
yep.
you know why? Do you know why it takes a woman so
I'm not-
long to have an orgasm?
I'm not. Why are we doing this? No, please. I don't
gives
want
a
to do
shit?
this. Okay.
I love that one. You know
Hey,
why
just re-
cavemen had to drag their women around by the hair?
Oh no! Please don't do this.
You'll figure it out.
I hope I don't. Okay, so
You will.
our
It
buddy
involves mud.
Our buddy Toby McAvoy sent us this interesting tweet. Let's kick off Pride Month by shattering a myth. Stonewall. Wasn't this fascinating? Stonewall Inn was a mafia bootlegging operation disguised as a gay bar. A filthy one at that. No running water, dirty glasses, and steep prices. In 1966, the Genovese family, mafia boss Fat Tony, he bought the Stonewall Inn. He ran it as a gay bar to hide its illegal operations. Now, okay, before I continue, if you're not trying to stand out, never mind. In 1966, you're like, hey,
In
I know.
1966, they could arrest you for cross-dressing.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're trying to lay low and run a bar, you're just going to run a bar. You're not going to say, hey, I'm the gay bar in town in 1966. But I digress. Let me continue, please. So he buys this. And what he ends up doing, he ends up bribing the New York 6th Precinct at $1,200 a month to ignore it. When he missed payoffs, the bar was raided. The raid was about organized crime. Gays just happened to be in the crossfire. I should be reading this.
There were two raids that day. The first one was from I want to say it was the 6th, and then a second one at 1 a.m. from a different precinct for some reason, and they called for backup, and the other precinct, according to reports, ignored the calls for backup because they'd already been paid off. But there are a lot of inconsistencies with the
well, here we go.
With the Stonewall Inn story.
Right, Marsha P. Johnson, a self-identified drag queen, not trans, is incorrectly credited for throwing the first brick, a claim he denied. In reality, Johnson was passed out on heroin in Bryant Park when Stonewall was raided. I looked on the map, and it's like a couple miles away.
Yep.
He showed up 2 hours later. The raid was never about gay rights. Anyway, happy...
Just like the Rosa Parks story.
Yeah, a little communist activist there.
Everything we have been taught is a lie. Everything we've been taught. 9 out of 10 things.
Yeah. Well,
I was surprised. Food groups.
Well, I was surprised the CIA wasn't a part of that Stonewall story.
How do you know they're not?
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, it's the mafia, but it was...
Something else we've been told that I know you believe 100% is Jeffrey Epstein. Have you heard of that cat? He killed himself? Totally. Mm-hmm. So you had one of the guards told congressional investigators just the other day that she was not the unidentified figure captured on surveillance footage approaching Jeffrey Epstein's cell. She has no idea who that was on the film. She said, quote, "To be very honest, I don't know what it is, who it is, because I never went back to the tier. And I was never carrying anything orange at all. And I never issued anything orange to anyone in the SHU. Not just only Epstein, just anyone. And the sighting matters because it was the last time anyone was seen approaching Epstein's cell tier the night he died. His death was ruled suicide. And
that was from the camera that was stuck way off in the opposite corner that only captured like a sliver of that stairway.
They thought they either didn't know about that camera or they thought that it wasn't going to capture any of the stairwell.
Oh, I think that they knew and they tried to stay out of the way.
Well, Inspector General's report had suggested the figure was likely hers without providing evidence. An FBI log had floated the possibility that it was an inmate, which would itself have been highly irregular. Making matters worse, here you go, buckle up. Most of the facility's cameras were not recording that night due to a hard drive failure.
Right.
Darn the luck. Noel acknowledged she failed to conduct required inmate checks that night, but denied any role in Epstein's death. When pressed about 12 cash deposits made to her bank account beginning in 2018, she refused to identify the source, but denied any connection to Epstein. Sure. Quote, "Like, I deposited my money into my bank account, and that's from my personal savings plan, and no one has ever approached me about money or given me money in reference to Mr. Epstein at all, ever."
Oh.
So do we believe her on the other, but not this?
It's
your point.
It's like the voting in California. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it?
We're cheating. Blow me. What are you going to do about it? Because that's what they're doing.
That's exactly
with all this stuff. They're giving everybody the finger. And what are you going to do about it? Because unless you've got really, really important friends in really, really high places, And when you have the assistant FBI director going, "See ya," if you can't get something done at that level,
Hey, here's a Boeing jet. You getting on this plane? Assuming it ever was gonna be able to fly. But did you see this? Did you see this? Uh-oh, no.
it's not supposed to do that, is it?
I don't think it's supposed to do. Oh, how does that happen? Like, seriously.
Oh, and the whole landing gear lurched forward. I don't
Yeah.
think they set the parking brake because hey, sometimes you'll get out of your
No.
driver's
No, I don't.
seat and you'll go, oh shit, I didn't, and you reach
Right.
back down, and I
But
think
then-
that's what they forgot to do.
But I think then it rolls toward the building. It doesn't just collapse in on itself.
Well, it's Boeing.
It is, Bo. Look at this. Yeah, we're about to get on this here plane. Trust us, folks. The only problem was the wheel. We're good to go as soon as we get this thing jacked up.
If it's not a door falling off, excuse me, if it's not a plug falling off in mid-flight, at least it wasn't in the air. Look at the bright side.
Yeah, that would have been a problem for the people down on the ground. Well, and then when you try to land, I guess that would be.
That
a
would have been
problem, too.
that would have been. Although a badass pilot could land it like that.
Hey, real quick, because I know you have to run, and I just want to do two quick things for you here.
Running.
You've heard because you've lived in Tennessee, and surely you heard about
Longest place I've ever lived in my entire life.
Oh wow, longer than Dallas here.
Yep.
Oh
Let's
wow.
see, how long I lived? 25 years?
Oh wow.
I
So you know
right?
that town, that whole area well. You heard about the sonic boom that happened there? Look at that, huh?
I've heard some.
Sonic boom, just look at that. I mean, that is devastating. There you see hundreds of reports have poured in from Tennessee, Knoxville, Maryville, Sevierville, Morristown, Chattanooga. So anyway, it's pretty
There
bad.
are a bunch of these
Oh,
up
yeah.
and down the East Coast.
Oh,
too.
wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, look at that. It happened in Idaho, too. I'll be damned. Look at that. It's happened in look, Indiana got the same sonic boom. Okay, all right. So clearly, this is what's going to happen. You're doing AI. You're doing false reports for clickbait. It's just, here's what's going to happen. The news media is going to swoop in and say, see, you can't trust just citizen journalists. They post fake stuff. They post AI images. You got to come to us. You got to believe us because everything we tell you is the truth.
Well, Scott Pelley said they never lied.
Scott Pelley. Oh, have
He's
a good
just
time,
so
bro.
mad that he's so mad that the new people are asking him to lie on 60 Minutes that he had to leave. Now they fired him.
So let me ask you this before you go. You're an umpire in this game. This is a college playoff baseball game. And you've got the guy at the plate here is going to hit a home run. And then something happens here.
For Harrington.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye.
All right. Oh! That guy was almost a hero. All right, so the Georgia guy hits a home run, and then he goes over and he's jawing at the Liberty dugout. Huh? Look at me.
Gives Georgia the lead.
He didn't see it. Wait. Oh, he doesn't know, does he?
He doesn't know what.
Did the guy catch it?
No.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
That's a home run. There's a home run.
Oh, I thought
Now-
he caught it.
Now he comes around, and the home plate umpire. Sorry about the volume there. Home plate umpire said, or I guess the crew chief tosses him. He ejects him from the game.
Poor.
You tell me. For taunting or something, I don't know.
Wait,
I never got the full story on this. That's my fault. They threw him out, and then they threw the manager out. So
was this college? Did you say it was college?
college baseball playoff game last week.
They're a bunch of pussies in college.
So
They can do
okay,
anything.
so I just noticed something watching it this time that I didn't notice the first time. I don't think he's not showing off his nuts or anything. He's squirrel sack, right?
he's
But
squirrel
is he?
sacking.
Does he flip him off here? Is that? Because I didn't catch that originally.
I'd be awfully ballsy to do that. I mean,
Let's just watch his right hand. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He was kind of looking at the crowd. I thought maybe
yeah,
giving a
I
thumbs
think he was
up. I
just
don't
giving
know.
him the.
So I don't know. They tossed him from the game, And I've just never seen that in baseball for a celebration.
No,
now,
that's stupid.
I don't like the celebration stuff like that. I hate
Why?
it. I
It's
just
a
don't
game.
like it. I understand, but I don't like it.
He's not running around going, suck it, and you can suck it.
He might
and
have.
you-
His
he
hands
might
were
have.
doing something.
But, I mean, it's a game.
So, okay, it is a game. So, is it
Can't you have a
worth...
little fun in the game?
Look, my daughter did this dab crap the first time she
Now,
scored.
that's just weird.
And I
The
said...
dad thing is weird.
I said, you just touch home and you go to the dugout. I never want to see that again.
Well, but and as a dad, you can do that. But
Well, as an umpire, you're saying he should not have been tossed from the game for yelling something over at the dugout?
well, we don't know exactly if he yelled something inappropriate. But I mean, just for it's a game.
Hang on. I should have looked this up before, and I apologize.
What?
I just wanted to see why he was like. What did the umpire say to the press after the game? Let's see. The family was sitting up in the stands. The manager for Georgia said he was waving at his family.
Trey Phelps, right?
Yeah, Trey Phelps. So interesting. So he's saying that he was just acknowledging his family. Well. Anyway, there you go. But the Liberty dugout was in the way.
I was going to call a BS on the kid waving at his family, watching the replay again. He was looking pretty high up. That's, I think, I don't care if a batter styles a home run, especially in a big moment. But the dude's John, the opposition, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Umps should have left him in the game so they could have drilled him in his next at bat. Yes.
Right. Oh, that's how you do it in baseball. You're absolutely right. That's how you do it in baseball.
Right. Blame the rules, not the ump. Dude literally yelled and taunted toward the dugout. That's an ejection. Like I said, blame the rule makers, not the umps. That ump needs to go. Wow, it's Reddit. You'd almost think somebody has an opinion on Reddit. He was pointing at the other team's dugout and taunting them. That's classless. It's a game. For crying out loud.
It's not baseball, though. That's just not that. You just don't do that in baseball. You don't yell at the other team like that.
You chew, you spit, and you grab your balls.
You grab your balls, and then you
But
move
you
along.
don't taunt.
You
Don't taunt. Grab your balls,
Right,
but don't
right.
taunt, son.
And scratch your balls, too.
Right.
But don't taunt.
Don't taunt.
Okay? You can adjust your cup as much as you need to. You can even ask the umpire for time while you're adjusting yourself.
Well,
But
and one
you
guy
taunt.
says, that wasn't even taunting unless he said something crazy. And we just don't know what.
Gestures made at the dugout. Yeah, see?
Waving to the third baseman are all absolutely taunting. He also said something to the second baseman.
I don't like it when our superstar for the Braves, Ronald Acuna, hits a home run and does this stupid Euro step getting to the third base.
You know his name.
It's annoying as hell.
You got to do
He
something
stops,
in that field
and
to,
he goes
to
this
stand
way,
out.
and he goes this way, and I'm like, just go home and touch home, man.
Just blend in with the rest of them. You got to do something to make yourself stand out, don't you?
Well, his play does. He doesn't have to do his little goofy step around third.
It's pretty egregious spinning and doing and hand gesturing. Look at this guy. For what it's worth, his mom was jumping up and down above the dugout. He was more than likely celebrating with her and not taunting as much as people think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Come on.
Look, I'm
Come
a
on.
fuddy-duddy, obviously. Hey, I know you have to go, so
you're
I'm
just
going to
old.
let you pick which pile should I go with, the left pile or the right pile? You get the final say.
Right is tidy white.
Because you got, right? So Keith's big pile of random videos, not Keith's big pile of health stuff
I said right is tidy white.
that he may or may not have read. So yeah, that's okay. Then I'll save the health stuff for you.
I
when
wish
you
I
come
could
back.
stay. I do. I'm going to
can't
miss you.
stay.
I'm going to miss you already.
That's not true.
It is true.
Well, then stay.
Tell me
and
your
play.
name one more time.
Only after you leave the money.
It's on the nightstand.
Sure it is.
It is. It's in the envelope. Don't open the envelope until after I leave, though.
Why is that?
I don't. Yeah, I just
Hey,
don't.
get back to me on those two blank dates that I texted you.
A mystery date. I love mystery dates.
Before you leave, Brad will be back here 5 days from now. He doesn't realize that. Yeah, we're going to talk
Is that
about
only
the
5 days from now?
we're going to talk about the Cold War and fun spy stories from the Cold War. The problem is the inspiration for that show that we're going to do. I have one. I guess I should probably. I'm sure there's more, right?
It was a long Cold War.
So if you have any good, cool spy gadgets from the Cold War or cool Cold War stories,
They did give us some cool gadgets.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Let's find some cool gadgets. Will your computer screen work by then?
It's not my computer screen. It's your stupid little happy thingy there.
Interesting. I wonder if that's an issue with being just on YouTube.
I don't know.
That's kind of making me sad now and a little nervous. Every time I do a show.
Now, okay. I've got a different interface on that computer than I had the other one.
So
That's
it might
weird.
be on your end?
Might be a Mac versus a PC thing.
Okay. No, but in all seriousness, do you think it's something on my end that I need
I don't
to
know.
fix?
I don't because I don't know why it did what it did.
Hey, you're doing your Saturday morning live thing tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Is that right?
Yep, but get there early because the good stuff happens before the show even starts. The show starts before the show starts.
The show starts before the show starts.
It does.
And then, of course, you do your thing on thedailymojo.com every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, yes. I
guess.
Yeah.
So I
7
guess
a.m.
a Sunday morning is the only day that you don't live stream. Maybe you could read Bible verses on Sunday morning.
That's when I rob banks.
That's when you rob at banks.
There's no one's at the bank. No one's at the bank.
Oh my
on
gosh!
Sunday morning.
Hold on, I know you have to go. Do you have time for me to read one story or no? This is incredible. This is incredible. Hang on. You just reminded me. This is sad but incredible and speaks volumes about so much in our society.
Give me a minute.
Oh no! Tell her to know her place.
Oh, it's a hymn.
So wait. So a guy robbed a bank for $1. Did you hear about this one?
No.
This is back in 2011.
Seems worth it.
And he sat down and he waited for police. His name was Richard James Verone. He walked into an RBC bank in Gastonia, North Carolina, handed the teller a note demanding $1. Sat down in the lobby. He was 59 years old. He had no job, no insurance, a growth on his chest, and 2 ruptured discs. He calculated that a federal conviction would guarantee him full medical coverage inside prison.
Smart.
The judge sentenced him to 3 years. He got the surgery. He got the treatment. He told reporters on the way out he had no regrets. There you go.
Smart. That's why men are smarter than women. Oh, look at that. Oh, crap. Incoming. Bye.
Bye. See ya. Bye. Okay. Hi, kids. If you caught the tweets earlier today, I said I'm going to try to do something for the subscribers over at X. You pay $1.99, get you a month subscription, and I don't do anything over there. And I apologize for that, sincerely, because I'm not creative enough to come up with really cool things for your $1.99. But I thought, you know what I could do? I could do the Friday live stream, and then I'll just have like a little Ask Me Anything. And I don't know. I mean, please keep it PG. Okay, I can go live. Hold on. Can I go live? Hang on. But I don't want to go live for everybody. See, this is the problem. And I'm learning this in real time with you. I want to only do this for my subscribers. And I may not be able to pull this off. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Subscribers. Let me see here. All right. I'm not going to be able to do this, y'all. I apologize. Because it'll let me... It'll let me post a picture for my subscribers, do a post for subscribers, but it won't let me do a live stream only for subscribers. Well, that's going to be annoying. So if I go live, yeah, it's not going to let me just do it for y'all. Well, that's... Thank you for your $1.99. I'm sorry. Interesting. Well, shoot. Okay, so I guess we might have to do that now. I'm sorry. I can't exclude cheap normies. Good call, Crawfisk. Yeah. I don't know. I thought this would be us cheap normie. It's a good follow-up. Okay, so you know what? Maybe we could try it here. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to jilt the subscribers. But I have plenty of other stuff, by the way. I'm not just filling time or what have you. So if there's any questions that you have about anything, you know, I've got my day job over at The Blaze, Packery Unleashed. Obviously, I do this here 5 days a week, technically. We can do the Monday, make the case, the little 5 to 10 minute thing that drops, an unpopular opinion. And then, of course, Throwback Tuesday, an old episode, the original version of At the Mic, where I would sit down and talk with people's life stories with them. Chris Cruz, a co-worker of mine on Packery Unleashed, he is the most recent Throwback episode that dropped on Tuesday. And then Wednesday is a wild card. We did some Black History this week. Yesterday on the Deep Dive, we talked about all sorts of things with Steve Friend from the American Radicals podcast. And then, of course, Friday, we just had to hang out and shoot the breeze here. So, yeah, I'm really busy. Yes, I am, Susan. Yes. In fact, I messed up. I kind of responded to your message, but maybe since you're here and I have your questions here, why don't I play the tambourine anymore? The Blaze make you take it out after the remodel? Toby and others want to know. Okay, so the tambourine, actually, nobody told me to get rid of it at the Blaze. I brought it here thinking maybe I'll use it on at the mic, and then I just never really used it, I guess. But then I realized how hot this computer gets. This laptop gets really hot underneath, and I don't have like something that will allow it to stay vented, except for tambourine. So it sits underneath the laptop to keep the air flowing beneath the laptop. Keeps it cool. So the laptop now has I was going to say double duty. It's not even used as an instrument. Yes, thank you. A tangerine on a lightning bolt. That'd be good art. It's just the tambourine's just for subscribers. Okay, I'm sorry. My head's still intact. I'm speaking with Steve. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. That was James. You're absolutely right. Yesterday's deep dive. That was a rough one. That was a lot of damning information about the way our government works, and you should go and watch that show. Or listen to it, whichever you prefer. But yeah, it's Steve Friend always comes with incredible information. And he sure did yesterday. He did not disappoint yesterday. Unless you were trying to stay sane. In which case, that disappointed. I don't know. Let's see. Why don't I play Pet Up to See? I don't, because the tambourine's here. I just said it's keeping the airflow underneath the laptop here. Which I need to check that. Ooh, it's still hot though. Ooh, I don't like that. But before I forget, let me see how many of these shows as I look ahead. I don't have my glasses, y'all. Let's see. Oh, so Monday's Make Your Case show is going to be Civil Rights Did More Harm Than Good. And then let's see, who is the I can't read my handwriting. Well, anyway, on Tuesday there's going to be another show that drops. That'll be good. Let's see, that'll be another throwback episode. Hey, the part 1 and part 2 of Brad Staggs are coming up before the end of June. So be looking for that. That's good. Oh yeah, Wednesday Brad and I are going to do the Cold War thing. We're going to do a JFK show with a guy who was in the CIA and is connected to the assassination, coming up on Thursday, June 11th. And let's see here. A lot of good stuff coming up here. We are going to do the show about Ghislaine's dad, Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. We've got another Kurt Cobain show coming up here. That's going to be fun because there's new evidence there. So a lot of interesting stuff. And then as we get closer to the 4th of July, our Independence Day, there will be some Independence Day 250th anniversary or birthday themed shows. And then, I'm telling you, beginning Thursday, July 2nd, there's going to be a couple weeks there where the show is going to be completely not even going to be a show. It's hard to explain right now. I will as we get closer, I promise you. But it's going to be an everyday thing, and I do mean every day for a couple of weeks. So more details as we get closer to that. Let me look here, Susan. Did I fix the air conditioner? Oh, and the upstairs studio. Don't call this a studio. This is a toy room. This is where this room used to be. You want to talk about life changes. This used to be the hub of the kids' activities. You know, the 3 kids would hang out in here, and the first couple of summers, 110 degrees in Texas. Whoever built this house, whoever put the roof in here, they didn't put insulation behind the wall. So this is a top room, and this room would get so freaking hot, and I just could not figure it out. And I was like, this is just stupid. This room is so uncomfortable. The air conditioner runs 24 hours a day, and I did one of those little energy audits where the guy comes out and he checks to see if there's leaks in your windows and if your walls, whatever. And he was shooting the little laser thing and the temperature, and oh my gosh, sir, look at this. And so he's right here. And then I touched the wall because it was so much hotter. I forgot what the temperature was. And I touched it and I was like, oh, I mean, it was burning, but it was really hot, like, oh man, what in the hell? And so, clearly, there was no insulation between the shingles and you love buying a house and then finding out it's inferior with the construction. So we had a hailstorm, thankfully, not long after. And my roofer, I was telling him, hey, is it possible? You can't, there's no way to get behind this wall up in the attic. There's just no physical way to get up there and toss some Pink Panther insulation or whatever. Anyway, so my roofer was really cool, and he blasted insulation in from the outside when we needed a new roof from a hailstorm. That was great. But the first couple of summers in here, man, the kids would hang out in here and sweat all day. It's just let me catch up. I know the chat's been very active here. I'm sorry. Let me scroll up here. I apologize for let's see, it took away our chat, a PG. Oh yeah, I did already. I noticed that for you. You're welcome. It should be working coming up shortly here, a couple hours. The Pat Gray live chat over on YouTube. So don't worry. I put the hammer down. I said, what the hell? I'm hearing from people about this missing live chat. Get on it. So it got fixed. I'm not going to tell you who messed up, because I wouldn't be a team player if I did that. Let's see. We need to get the Monkees Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, we need to get Tommy James and the Shondells in first. Then we'll work on the Monkees. How's that? And in a roundabout way, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will be a part of early July. Stay tuned. What was it called? I don't know. I don't know how to refer to it yet, but it's going to be different. Let's see here. You see we get to vote in November? Yeah. Oh, so that's a done deal? You're definitely going to get a vote in November for some property tax relief? I better make sure that the many of my kin that live in Florida are planning to vote in November, because that's awesome. Let me see here. Susan. Yeah, but he's off the board now, right, Kara? Kara's the world's biggest Monkees fan, by the way. She knows everything about the Monkees. But I thought Jan Winter, I thought he was off the board now. Well, he's still on the board, right? But he's not in charge of it, right? So is he waiting until they're all passed? I don't know. Yes, Kelly will be here for the Kurt Cobain show, if you missed that earlier. There's Kelly. And it's not going to be cardboard Kelly. It's going to be actual Kelly. I don't believe I've ever read this shirt. It's a good day to show homes. To show homes. It's a real estate pun. All right. There you go. That's one of her many jobs. That's why she's been so busy and not able to hang out with us. Too much going on in her world. 3-dog night, yeah, yep. I tried to do, and then people, when I posited that, Susan, on X a couple weeks ago, and people were like, they didn't write their own song. So, okay, fine. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Mickey's the last one. He may not accept it. Let's see. What does it say? No live remote from wherever Keith might be traveling. Keith's traveling? Let's see. How will we learn about other states' emergency rooms? Okay. Let's see. Wait, hold on. I missed that. What, it's just me? Did I say maybe it's just me? What was I talking about? See, I don't even know anymore. That was like 10 minutes ago, probably. I'm just scrolling through here. I'm sorry. Brian Adams, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. But then he had a Me Too thing that was stupid. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm just looking around here. What are you chatting on right now? I believe it's YouTube, because that's the only place this is live today. So I appreciate you guys hanging out here. Yep. Did you check the free kill law, Florida? So I had the opportunity. I don't know what that means. Check out the free kill law to protect doctors. You have to explain that one to me. But I had the opportunity to go on a python hunt in Florida, South Florida, and I said, "What kind of gun will we be using for that? A pistol? Like what are we doing? What's the?" No. What we'll be using is a stake to the brain, and then you work it back and forth until the python dies. And I said, yeah, I'm a pass, but thank you. So if you don't know the story there, I mean, the people had pythons as pets there in South Florida, released them. But the real thing that was bad was when Hurricane Andrew came through in 1992 and destroyed a python breeding center, because every town needs its own python breeding center, and 2,000 pythons escaped, and they did a little procreation there, and now all the mammals in that area are just kaput. The raccoons, the bobcats, the family pets, you name it, python, they have appetites, so they want you to come down there and kill them. So anyway, I've been on a snipe hunt. Yes, back in like middle school, I believe, at like a church camp. Definitely. Let's see. Whoa! You need a new sister. That's not cool. Borrowed all of your monkey albums. Never got them back. That's not cool at all. Oh, sorry, there's more questions here. Oh, that's right. I meant to go and look at that post to see if people had asked me any questions here. Hang on a second. Hang on, sorry. Let's see. Oh, the air conditioner. Oh, yeah, remember that question from Susan like 20 minutes ago? I've heard it on recordings before. Like when I do record... This is a true story. That air conditioner pisses me off. But yet it's the only vent in this room, which is why I have to sit on this side of the room. And I have a thermometer. I know where the line of demarcation is. And I can't enjoy the entire room. And that's even after they fix that insulation. But when I record the Monday things, because it's just dry. It's just me. Ooh, boy. Way to sell it, Keith. It's just me talking. And I'll record it, and I'll have the earbuds in, and I'll hear the air conditioner in the background, and then I have to turn it up and make it really hot in here. So if you ever listen to a Monday, Make the Case Monday show, and it's, 10 minutes long or so, if it's pushing that, I'm up here, like, sweating, especially toward the end, because I turned off the air conditioner. If it's a short one, maybe keep it at 5 minutes, and I'm doing okay. If it's a long one, oof, that's tough times, First world problems, am I right? Let me try to find this here. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see if anybody asks questions here. If someone sent you, this is Jill Johnson. If someone sent you $20, would you try delicious guacamole on screen for us? So hang on a second. I have to buy the guacamole with the $20? What's my net profit then? And where would you suggest I get this guacamole that's so delicious? I don't want to do it. I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. I've tried it. It's gross. And no thank you. So, but I'll take the $20. Honestly, though, if somebody paid for that, you know, how about this? If you sent me $30 and then I spent, you know, up to $10 on guacamole and I got to pocket $20, then I would probably do that. Yeah. Hang on a second. Killer's Miss. I see your question here. What is your favorite U2 song and why? Stay from Zooropa. It's underrated. So there you go. Stay by U2. Stay Far Away, So Close. It's on the Zooropa album if you want to check that out. That's my favorite. But one's up there. Let's see here. Click around here. Let's see. Oh, look at you. At least provide. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. See, Carol is very kind. Carol, I appreciate your subscription. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed. I'm just sorry that I'm not able to do a live stream to just. And that's the thing. I mean, X is really. X isn't being kind, y'all. But she says, at least you're providing extra content for your subscribers. A lot of people don't do that. Yeah, I know, right, Carol? People that don't provide extra content for their subscribers. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, I just remembered something. And I have no idea why. I have to pool sit next week. It's going to be hot, so that'll work out. With ADD. Sorry. Let me see. Did anybody message any questions? Let's see here. I don't guess so. Huh. At least I'm not seeing any. Okay. Do you like this? Do you ever check your messages and you got your messages from people that you follow and all that stuff, and then you go to message requests, and every now and then I think to go over there, and like, oh shoot, that person's following me. Oh, they seem like a human, you know, blah blah blah. And like, I should follow them back, and that way they'll appear in the regular messages. But then there's another category. This is my old phone. I guess it isn't updated. There's like 3 categories now for messages. You ever do this? You go to your DMs, and you're like, okay, let me go there. And so you got your DMs from normal people like you, in quotes normal. Then you've got the, here we go, yeah. Unread, direct, groups, request. But then inside requests, that's right. Inside requests, there is priority, and then there's hidden. And the hidden is all spam, all bots, and it's just hilarious, man. They are so... I wish I understood how the whole bot thing worked. But some of these are just... Like, they'll have, like, a dude's name, but a chick's picture, and freaking hilarious. It's actually entertaining. And it might be worth just to do someday, just to go through, just read bot messages. Okay. Sorry. I miss a lot. I see, you're over here, Born Genius. So I apologize. I don't know how long you've been following me, but I apologize that I missed that. So I'm sorry. So what am I missing? Kara says something's awesome, or somebody. Susan saying something's awesome. Kara says, dear God, Keith. In 2019, a lifelong dream of mine came true. Mickey picked me and another fan to come down and sing the second verse of Going Down at the Clarksburg Italian Heritage Festival. All right. Look at that. Nice. Did y'all know that radio was invented in West Virginia? Okay. It's true. 1914, We might have to do a show about Dr. Loomis. Hang on a second. I'm just looking here. Hang on. Wait, Toby had a great question. Let me scroll up. Why don't our smartphones... Bro, I have asked this. I have screamed this many times. Why don't our smartphones come equipped with thermometers? You could put it on the end. It wouldn't be influenced by the heat of your phone or your hand. If it's up at the top, right? Yeah, because I'll look at an app and I'm like, that temperature at the weather station hasn't been updated for at least 5 hours. What's going on here? And I just want to do this, or I want to see what the temperature in a room is. Bro, that is such a good question. Oh, okay, so Born Genius doesn't hear my air conditioner. Ooh, thank goodness, because it's been going the entire day. That's because there's so much babbling and whatnot, Hold on. Hold on a second. Tell me if you hear it now. Hang on, This is cheating. I'm aiming it up at the vent. Here we go. Listen. No? No? Okay. Whew. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, but the thermometer, they tell you when they're about to overheat. Yeah, but that's the internal one. We need an external one. Right? We need one to do the air temperature. What was this question? Keith, Toby asked what? Oh, sorry. We've been there. I wish our phones could scan lost animals or microchips instead of taking them to a vet. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That was another question that was asked, actually, about Matilda. So on Wednesday when I did the Black History thing, I quickly recorded it because I needed to be somewhere else. And I thought, I don't have a guest. It's not something that has to be live. Let me record that. I'll post it. It'll be early, but I'll post it. I can head out the door, and I can be in two places at once. Wednesday afternoon. Everything was going according to plan. I recorded the episode. I got it posted. And I showered. I got dressed. I was ready to go out the door to this event. And I let the dogs out just before I left. And when you get out of the shower and you have to put quickly and you're out the door and now it's summer and you're sweating and you're just like, oh, this is so gross. Well, that was the scene. So it was already a little frantic because of the compressed time window there. And I let the dogs out and Tanner took care of business. And Matilda does her thing where she loiters as far away as possible. And I don't have shoes on and I'm just like, come on, I got to go. Let's go, So I let Tanner in. And then and it still works. She's going to be 10 in August. It still works. Maybe half the time, I should say. Where she's so jealous, Matilda is. Especially with Winnie around now. But if you make the sound, and maybe your dog does this too. If you act like something is endearing happening. Aw, look at this little puppy. Oh, look at this. She'll go, what? Oh, hell no. And then she'll sprint toward the door and be like, okay, whoa, what was it that had your attention over me? I'm here now. Look at me. And so we have to employ that often to get her to come in. Because, again, I didn't have shoes or flip-flops anywhere around, and I just didn't feel like trekking across the yard at that particular point in time. Especially because, because I just got out of the shower. I guess I didn't have my shoes on yet. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, I waited for her to come back to the house. And Tanner comes in, and I turn my back, and I start making that noise, playing the game. And I can hear her, she's at the door now. And so I was like, oh, cool, that worked. And so I opened the door again. And I don't know if she ran across the yard. It was pretty quick. Or what. I have no idea. But I looked down, and she's coming into the house, and she's not putting any weight on her paw. Like, I mean, no weight. Not even just like the favoring it thing. She's got this thing. It is the most pathetic thing. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And I pick her up, and she's crying. She has never cried like this in her life. And it wasn't crying because I was touching. I hadn't even got a chance to touch her paw, and she's just nonstop crying. I'm like, okay, this is not good. And I can't tell, is it broken? It was her front left paw. And I posted the pictures, and it's just so sad. And I didn't post video. It is heartbreaking because she's crying. It's just, you don't want that. So, I take her to the sink, and I'm thinking it's a burr or something like that, you know? And so I run water over it, and she's still yelping, crying, and I'm like, I don't know, babe. And I'm looking, there's nothing. There's nothing, no sign of any external burr or pebble or anything like that. And I'm comparing like her paw, you know, shape to this one, and I'm like, is the bone start? Is that, or is it just? You know, I'm just trying to figure this thing out. I'm like, maybe it's a bee sting, right? Maybe something like that happened. But she's not licking it. Maybe a fire ant pile, you know? And there's no fire ants coming off of her, and she's not licking it. She's not gnawing it, anything like that. When I set her down again after running water over her paw, she hobbles into my closet. Again, no weight at all. And she is looking for the most out-of-the-way place, corners of the closet that she has never ventured in. She wants nothing to do with the world. And she's starting to tone down the crying, but she is definitely leaning away so that she doesn't put any weight on it, even while she's laying down. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to the vet. So I put her in the carrier, and keep in mind that the dog, she's a sweetheart, but she's a terrible traveler. She will vomit anytime she's put in the vehicle. You can't even get out of the driveway. No, okay, you can't get out of the neighborhood, practically, before she vomits. And, of course, she vomits inside her carrier, because that's what she does. She did it the other day. Remember when I had on Mother's Day, I had to take her to the doctor? That was a whole other story. The little diva might be trying to get herself an Emmy here. I don't know what's happening here. But we get to the vet, and there's no animals inside the waiting room. I was talking to the receptionist. All the vet techs are at lunch, and so it's just me, Matilda, and the receptionist. And so it was safe to take her out of the carrier while I cleaned up the carrier, the vomit and the whatnot. And I thought, okay, she's just going to, you know, lean here and just wait. I take her out of the carrier, y'all. Keep in mind, she has clearly inside the carrier been favoring that paw too. This has gone on for like 2 hours now. And I let her out of the carrier, and she just starts roaming around the lobby. I'm like, what? Why are we here? Is this a field trip? What are we doing? I don't understand. Come on, Till. What are you doing? Yeah, I've been talking about you this entire time. She's down here in her bed. She hangs out 90% of the shows. She's right there. The other 10%, somebody's feeding her something downstairs. Anyway, so everything was fine. I was like, okay, definitely not paying hundreds of dollars for x-rays and all the stuff that goes along with that. She's walking around. She's acting normal. Her tail's wagging. I think we're going to go now. So that was my Wednesday. She's been totally fine ever since, y'all. No change in appetite. Not favoring it at all. Jumping up and down, even though we may not want her to because of her little back and her joints. But she's been doing it. So anyway, that's your Matilda health update. I'm sure she'll, a few weeks from now, do some sort of strange acting again. Again, I don't know what's going on there. I'm sorry. Let me catch up on the chat here. I'm sorry. It's impossible for me to tell you a story and read your chat. So that's why I have to talk to you over here and then go back and look here. Let's see. Oh, you didn't hear the AC? Okay, all right. Let's see. Fill in. Okay. Oh, for the 2 weeks there? No. Yeah, lively chat, right? Yeah. So see, Born Genius usually over here hanging out with a few other people, and most of the activities over on X. So I really don't know. I don't know going forward. I'm not going to bitch and moan about stuff right now, unless it's the government. Let's see. After age 7, I'd pay for it. Yeah, that's fair. And that's the thing, you know, Matilda, the dogs don't spend a lot of time going to the vet. So when they need something, I feel like that they're owed a trip to the vet. The problem is the stupid rabies thing, man. Oh, I won't see her until we check, make her get a rabies shot first. All right. But you way around that, at least in my neighborhood, on Mother's Day when I took her in, and they said, since it's an emergency, we'll let the rabies shot go. Okay. And we didn't even get that far at the last trip to the... Oh, and so I said, you know what, you can send... Okay. Y'all? I mean, this is... I don't like this kind of stuff. Listen to me. I want to take care of my pets as much as you want to take care of yours. I love my dogs as much as you love yours. But I told the receptionist before we left, I said, you know what? Because she was saying, hey, we could do a wellness check. I'm like, just send me what she needs, okay? So this is what Matilda needs. Be 10 years old in August. She's not up to date on any shots, nothing like that. She was acting normal, don't forget, once we got there. So here's what I want to read to you, if I can. So they said, this is what Matilda needs to be up on everything. And again, I read the same X post that you do about, hey, are these shots contributing to doggy stuff the way they do with human stuff? Anyway, here we go. So she needs a wellness exam for $80. She needs I can't believe they even put this on here, but at least they did. At least they did. Because I've had this charge taken off at another vet. That's why we had to find a new vet. Because they don't like me over there. And by extension, my animals. But I digress. Biohazard and medical supplies, $5. Because when I explained to them that they didn't use any biohazard or medical supplies in the visit that I took Tanner recently, they were like, yeah, well, it's on there. And I'm like, but you didn't use anything that would qualify for this expense. Please remove that. I think it was $5 over there, too. They were not happy, but they took it off. Which reminds me. Remind me about my penny story when I'm done with this. I'm telling you. I'll get to it. $80 for the wellness exam. $5 for the biohazard and medical supplies. $35 for a canine vaccine rabies. $32.50 for a canine vaccine Bordella oral. $39.99 for a canine vaccine distemper parvo. $33.49 for a canine vaccine lepto. $42.99 for a canine vaccine flu H3N2 H3N8 vaccine. $255 for senior dog blood work. You hear that? You're a senior dog, says the senior podcast host. Cyso is this $26.99. ProHeart 12-month something $123.89. Okay. Bravecto Canine $84. Total estimate just to get your dog in good standing. $758.84. Okay, I think we're good here. Thank you, though. Thank you for weighing in. I do have her eating, although she hates it, the Cushing's like food mixed with chicken and rice. What we do for our dogs. But what she'll do is she'll eat the chicken, she'll eat the rice, and then she'll leave the mixed in, medical food or whatever off to the side. You're like, girl, okay. All right, kids, let me catch up here. Sorry, you know the drill here. I'm sorry. We didn't abandon you. The audience, I was on YouTube every day. Okay? I'm sorry that your friends weren't. Born genius. Okay. See? That's why I didn't know to follow you, because you're rarely on X. Don't like it, right? Right. Y'all need to understand that, and I'm not exaggerating. Here's what you need to do. If you want to play this game with me, I'm serious. And look, this isn't a contest. I got it. I just want you to do this. Right now I'm at Where did it go? Oh, hang on a second. But anyway, 80% of what do you call it? Impressions have I've lost 80% of my impressions in the last 14 months or whatever. Something happened in March of 2025, and I don't know. People blame the algorithm. People blame this. People blame that. I'm just telling you, I don't know what it is, but 80% fall off, and so it's like, it's weird. It's like I'm taking one step forward and 10 steps back. It's just like, I don't know, man. So me and X aren't getting along right now. Pet talk's always good. Oh, and I showed you all the stuff that I put in Tanner's bowl. Honestly, y'all, I think when it comes to shrinking that weird growth from his run-in with the UPS truck, I continue to put all that stuff in his bowl, all the natural stuff and the chemical and whatever, the blah, blah, blah. But what I really think, I think the only thing that's having a real big impact, and that's the one thing I don't think I even had in that box that day, was the liquid DMSO. And I pour it onto it smells like oysters or garlic or something. The girls say it smells like sweet corn. I don't smell that. But I dampen a paper towel with DMSO once a day, and I just rub it. I concentrate around his throat because that's where the breathing issues obviously are, and the coughing and stuff. So I mostly rub it here, and when it touches the skin, it gets hot. But he does not seem to be bothered by it. He shows no ill effects. He basically lays right down and goes to sleep. He's an old man. But I never measured it, but I do think it's definitely not. It's definitely helping the throat area. I don't know if it's doing much over here because I'm concentrating on applying it here every day. But the frequency of the cough is just night and day different from a few months ago. And again, I can't thank y'all enough. Because look, y'all don't have to send money to help out a stranger's pet. I'm so grateful for all of it. More so than the subscriptions for $2 a month. When you guys show so much love for the ailing doggos on this end, and I know that you've got your own sweet creatures in your life and in your world, and they're going through struggles, and you hate to see them suffer. And if you need prayers, or if you're trying to solicit donations for surgery or something, then I would encourage you to tweet it out, and then message me, and I try to keep up with the messages. It is not easy, and I'm not trying to make it sound like anything other than just what I said. It's just not easy. But if I see it, then I'm more than happy to retweet it and draw attention to it. So if you have something, because whether it doesn't have to be the pets, it could be your medical expenses for your own self. It could be, your house burned down, or a friend of yours' house burned down. And you're trying, because people will send me direct links to GoFundMe's, and they'll ask me to, and I'm not going to tweet out a link and just say, hey, can you help? Because I can't tell the story of somebody or a situation that I don't know. So I'm more than happy to retweet it, and if inside your tweet is the link to the GoFundMe or the Give, Send, Go, and it tells the story, I'm more than happy to help out that way. But I'm not able to just try to explain a story and a link to a fundraiser, if that makes sense. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Keith abandoned us on YouTube. Then he obviously came. When did I? Who have I abandoned? Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go get through losing our beloved. Yeah, I'm sorry. Crispy Critter. Yeah. That's the thing, man. Pets are so rewarding. They are so rewarding, and they give you so much. And but in the back of your mind, if you're twisted in the head like me, you're always thinking, oh boy, one day is going to be a bad day. And that sucks. And I know a lot of people who stop getting pets because they don't want to go through that heartache, and I get it completely. Isn't that right, Gert? Where's that picture? Where's that picture of Gert? Huh? There it is, right there. That cat was awesome. Ugh, that was a bad day. Yeah, see, okay, but then you're ready for a new one. Seaboard Genius. I know, it's tough. Yeah, thank you, Susan. Tilda's doing just fine. Honestly, James, it's in the realm of possibilities. Maybe Tilla has developed her own answer to your fake interest in something cute. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about getting her to come in the house. I thought this was a Winnie thing. This is Zeeley's dog. And y'all, Winnie is getting better, and I will say this: I would never want to make Matilda out to be the bad guy, but Winnie is doing everything she can to mature. Because I wish I should try to record some of the dynamic. So let me explain it this way: Tanner walked through the yard, what have you. Okay. Winnie, does her business, and then she's ready to play, and she'll jump up, and he'll be, oh gosh, it's so sad. He'll be rocking his way back to the house, and she'll be jumping up. Hey, let's play, and jumping in his face, and he'll be like, rah, rah, rah. He's an old man, and but he tolerates her. He doesn't do any. He's never mean or anything like that. Oh, one day though, the highlight of Tanner's day is once a day. After he does his business, he gets a milk bone. He gets a milk bone. And he will go and find carpet. Usually it's one particular spot. And he'll just sit there and take his time. Hold it like it's a daggum push-up pop, And he'll eat it, take his time, eating his milk bone, hold it in his little old man paws. And then one day she came up and stuck her little long dachshund snout in there, and he was I don't think so. And she has never done that since. That was a couple of weeks ago, so that was kind of fun. But she's trying to stay incredibly calm. She realizes that Tanner is tolerant, but Matilda is not. And so when she goes up to Matilda now, she tries. It is hysterical. She will try to be a good girl and just sit there and just, hey, so do you like me today? You like me today? And then she can't hold that pose for too long because then she wants to play. And Matilda's like, no, I didn't say we were playing yet. And so, anyway, she's trying. She's trying to fit in, and she is a sweetheart. Winnie is definitely a sweetheart. Oh, but I was starting to say, I came home today, and, you got to love on your dogs when you walk in. You're not a human being. You're not an American if when you walk in, you don't love on your dogs, because their entire day is built around you reappearing. And when you do, and they show you how much they love you, you got to love them back. I mean, that's just being a human being. So I loved on Tanner and Matilda. I was about to say there's a hierarchy, but it's kind of sad because Tanner's so old and slow now. Matilda gets there way first. So instead of going in order of age, Matilda's right there, ready to go, and then Tanner just kind of shows up. I remember when my kids used to greet me. It was cute. Anyway, so I did love on the older two, and then and then while I was doing that, Barky McBarkface over here, in her little pen, because she's still a little toddler, she started barking. So I picked her up and I loved on her and stuff, and I was holding her back, and at that point Matilda had jumped up on the couch, and I was loving on. And now all of that tail wagging and stuff, now the ears were back, and she saw that I was holding Winnie, and she's like, she still wanted me to love on her, but she was clearly miffed that I was holding Winnie at the same time. You're tired of hearing that name so much during this conversation, aren't you there, Till? Anyway, sorry. I know, y'all. I babble a lot. This is what I do. Let's see here. Why isn't the ATM donate Mojo... Okay, why isn't the ATM Mojo donate link up anymore? Where can we donate to you, Keith? Okay, so I did this fundraiser thing, and I appreciate you asking, and I left it up for a couple of months, and we raised. You guys were very nice, and so I just closed it out and sent half the money to Brad, because if I left that up forever, it'd just be like I don't know. I guess I could leave it up and cash it out. Whatever. I just took it down. If you want to donate to me, you could buy me a coffee page over at the top of my X profile, at Keith Malinak. I think that's the easiest way to do that. I'm just trying to think. There's a link there. You can do the subscription for $2 a month, so I appreciate you doing that. And I think Brad might have a. Oh, here we go. Since you asked, Brad's got something I think on his page too. But there's a QR code. See now, it's kind of like the Shel Silverstein. Write your name on your pencil so we don't lose them anymore. I say go ahead and scan this, but the problem is you can't if you're watching the show right now. So go ahead and take a screenshot now, and hell, I don't know, but that's the Venmo thing. Oh, there's a note to myself that I forgot I'd put on that. I could have used that information the other day. Which, by the way, Gabby, if you're out there listening, such a helpful person. The stuff that she has been doing with the website and invaluable. At Jeffy Apologist on X. Gabby is so kind with her time and her effort and the stuff that she's doing to help me out. But the other day I told her, I was like, I cannot. I said, I have 15 tabs open on my computer, all are YouTube. And you talk about boomer moments, man. I could not figure out how to get a certain thing to appear on the YouTube channel. And so I asked her, can you figure it out, please? And she said, like 2 minutes later, she's like, yep, fixed it, cool. But I just realized that I have a note here, right here. It could have saved her a lot of time. Or could have saved me a lot of time. It could have saved her 2 minutes. Let's see. Oh, you mean donate to my pets? I guess if you were to... I am so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry. Maybe if you designate, hey, buy this for Matilda, then I'll do my best to do that and honor that, I guess, and put a little note with the donation. Let me just see here. The best... I'm afraid to wear the Stanley wig in public. Let's just put it that way, James. Let's see. Do people have X only iPads? Hold on. What is this? Crispy Critter. Do people have X if they only have an iPad, or is that something on the smartphone? It's an app. X is an app. And one of the things I thought I was going to be able to do is use the iPad. I have one Apple product, and it's this iPad. And I use this iPad to watch the Braves, and to watch the Red Zone channel, and to watch Netflix. The once every 2 weeks I have time for to watch something on Netflix. Anyway, and I thought today I was going to be able to live stream from that. I don't even know if it's possible, but every time I would open up to post something on X to do a live stream, it crashed the whole thing. I had to close it. Kept, and then obviously it wasn't even an option on the phone. So I don't know. Just letting you know, I'm trying. So I don't know. It's an app there, Crispy Critter. I'm gonna try chiropractic for my 13-year-old pup. Oh, has anyone tried that? Arthritis for a 13-year-old dog. I'm gonna try chiropractic. Good luck. I hate seeing our pets in pain. Kids like babies that can't speak yet, and pets when they're suffering and they can't clearly state what's going on. Helpless feeling. Let's see here. I'm just scanning here. Sorry, I'm 10 minutes behind here on these chats. Let's see. My pup still wants to walk. Wow, a 13-year-old dog that wants to walk 2 miles every day. I'm not exaggerating when I say Tanner. That dog used to walk miles a day with Carrie around this whole neighborhood, and now, the mailbox is exhausting. You go half with me on getting an X-ray. She doesn't need one. She's acting so normal. I appreciate that, Crawfisk. But it's okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. Amen. Animals over humans. I mean, I prefer their company over humans too. You guys excluded from that equation, of course. Let's see. Where do we go to donate your pets? Yeah, just make a note there, Born Genius, if you'd like. Oh, thank you. Yep, you guys seem like family as well. And again, a simple live stream failed today for you subscribers. So in July, starting July 2nd, I'll have more details later. I like that we seem like family, but I'm hoping it works out in July for what I have planned. Let's see here. Because if it goes the way I want it to, Susan, it'll be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Anthony Fauci. Oh, that guy. If there's somebody that needs justice. I'm just scrolling through here. I know you guys have to go and get on with your life. Welcome. Yes, we're in the ATM OT. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just scrolling here. You guys are talking among yourselves. Perfect. Okay, let me just see if there's anything that I can share with you before we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Keith's big pile of random videos. Yeah. Oh, crap. Hang on. I don't know if he'll see this, but I want to say thank you to just an old guy with a mic. Striker 1B. Are you still here with us? Dang it, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Somebody make sure he tunes in for this later. He sent me a nice care package. Is this... What is this? The mother of... I don't know. And then this guy right here, I mean, that's the... I know that patch. I can't think of the name of it, y'all. What is it? Anyway, wow, 4 miles a day. Good grief. So Striker 1B also sent me. He wants me to retire the Grimace mask. Says it is a collector's item, and I agree. But I don't know. One of these days, you're probably right. I'm such a klutz. I'll probably drop it. Oh, this is cool, man. I haven't had a chance to look at this. Oh, wow. Thank you, Striker 1B. How cool is this? You're like, what? Show us. Yeah, I will. Hang on. So you put this thing in, and then see, there's a drink cup, and then the ice there, and then the drink there, and oh, man. That is really cool. What a cool glass. Thank you. Well, see, but Grimace is already got beverage in it. Somebody make sure that Striker 1B comes back and finds this, please, because what a great gift. Thank you so much for the care package here. All right, before we go, is that right? Greek for come and take it. I did not know that. Holy crap. That is awesome. Thank you for that knowledge. Wow. Okay, I got just 2 quick videos and then I'll leave you alone. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it here. This is... Let's see. Okay. An animal video. We haven't done an animal video in forever. So I don't know if he knows that this is his buddy's tail there or what, but he's pulling on it and his buddy doesn't like that. So he's whoa, hey, whoa. Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. Oh, he's apologizing. Look at that. Hey. I'm sorry. Aw. Isn't that sweet? But I want to analyze something on this video. What's back here? What is that? Like, what do? Put, like, treats in there, a little piping, and it goes down there? Like, that's just an interesting contraption that I don't quite understand, and I want to. One last video before we go. One of the things you do with your kids when they're young is you make sure you brainwash them. I'm sorry. You get them into following your sports teams, which is proven difficult for me since my teams suck. Well, that's not true about the Braves anymore. But boy, yeah, they like to mock me. Anyway, so this dad is watching a game with his kid, a little toddler kid. And so this is adorable because the kid wants to be like his daddy. Watching it's pretty sweet. I mean, this is adorable. But the kid, I don't know that he understands the concept of teams. He just gets excited when there's a goal or, points or what have you. So here we go. Wait. Oh. Oh. He was so excited. But he saw his dad. Oh. What an adorable kid. But somebody explain to me, what's on his shirt there? What is this? What do we got here? Now I'm distracted. Oh. Okay, so it's his pacifiers down here, I think, right? Oh. I love it. All right. Go hug all the youngins in your life and those that you love, and have a good weekend. I appreciate you guys hanging out here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, honestly, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Born Genius is better at promoting my show than I am, and I appreciate that a lot. Born Genius. Come back on Monday and see if Keith makes the case that the civil rights law of 1964 and all of the laws that came after that, if they did more harm than good to the case for civil rights. How about that? All right. Y'all be well. Thank you so much for hanging out there. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a very happy weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And, man, we are we're less than a month from America's 250th birthday. Wow. That's fascinating. By the way, sorry, my grandmother has been alive for more than 40% of America's existence. Just throwing that out there. Did I get my math right? Somebody check my math for me. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. 1925. All right. Bye. See ya. Thanks so much.